there, comic book friends. I'm Travis, and it's New Comic Book Day. Yay! At least New Comic Book Day for me. I actually got these Saturday. I got them yesterday. I just didn't want to crank out a video because I was still reading comics from the week before Roundtable and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, 13 books this week, it looks like. Let's dig in and see what we got. The lighting is really funky. With my new background. I have to change the background just because the blue, like, I don't know, absorbs the lights. Or something got moved or something. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here we go. First up, Beast of Burden, issue number 2. Always like this book. This is Wise Dogs and Eldritch Men in this case. They are out searching the mysteries of things the man was not meant to know. All these animal parapsychologists and whatnot. So, always fun book. Raven, Daughter of Darkness, issue number 8. So this is Sky Mauled. Sky was this new character that was introduced. So we're kind of playing with Night Force here, in a sense. It's a Cully Hammer cover. I don't know why we have a Cully Hammer cover. That's strange, because they haven't been. But I've been enjoying it. It's been good. It's been kind of a good, kind of her own adventure kind of a deal. I've enjoyed it. Justice League Odyssey, the much-delayed book. Issue number 1. Sedgwick art, so super stoked for that. A new team against a galaxy of evil. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with this young Darkseid character, how that plays into it. But yeah, I'm going to check it out. I believe they're flying around in a hollowed out Brainiac, the Skullhead ship, so that sounds cool. We'll see what this version of Justice League is like. But I mean, it was delayed because like the book was done and then they completely scrapped it and started all over. So I'm not sure exactly what's up with that. Curious to see how long the artist is on the book and all that kind of thing. Oh yeah, Justice League Dark, issue number 3. That's a great cover. I like Justice League Dark. I don't know that it's like super deep or anything. It's gonna quickly be spinning off into like a tie-in with Wonder Woman and some other stuff, I believe. Which is somewhat annoying. But of course, I am just a huge sucker for the magical characters of the DC Universe, so I enjoy it for that. And we'll see where the story goes. The story's not bad, but it's not like blowing my mind, shockingly anything. A threat to magic, and the magic people are kind of come to terms with the fact that they need help outside of their own ilk, and they kind of are using Wonder Woman as that sort of thing, and I kind of like that aspect of it. So this is the hotly touted, talked about Heroes in Crisis book. I know some people are angsty over because, of course, I think we kill somebody. Some hero dies in this. It's a book about trauma and post-traumatic stress for superheroes, I believe, written by Tom King, who I think will handle that well. Clayman on artwork. I've been kind of spoiler-free, roll into this thing a week out. Probably the first book I read just to make sure it stays that way. Kind of curious what goes on here. Yeah, like I said, I'm curious. It's quite a cast of characters back there. So I'm curious as to how that all plays into the DC Universe. Or does it at all? I don't know. Upside down. Detective Comics, 989. It is more of the Robinson story. Looks like Two-Face there now. And Two-Face has both of the Fireflies. There's actually 2 Fireflies now. A lady and a guy, and they're burning Batman so he can be a twin of Two-Face. So didn't realize that Two-Face was our culprit, so that's kind of a spoiler if that's the case from the inside, but that's cool. I like Two-Face. This is okay. First issue of this arc was okay. I'm just kind of biding my time waiting for the Tomasi stuff, but I will read that. Batgirl, issue number 27. The Art of Crime. So back in Gotham, this cover is the Murphy cover, the new Batgirl outfit there. That's the redesign. tweak some stuff a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what how Scott writes this stuff. I've enjoyed some of it, and some of it's been whatever. So yeah, see if I'm still feeling Batgirl. Looking forward to really getting into this run to see if Batgirl's somebody I'm gonna keep picking up or not. Bone Parish, love that cover. Issue number 2. This is a comic about a drug. It's a narcotic that is made with the ground up ashes of the dead. And you experience their experiences, it seems, or hallucinate them in some sense or another, good or bad. Bad trips have started now. They're a little outfit in Louisiana that has figured out how to do this, and the big drug cartels are moving in to try and take them over. So that's the kind of the extra. So it's a crime horror book from Boom Studios. Issue number 3. Yeah, I liked issue number 2 better. So, book I'm kind of excited about. Look at that sparkly cover. So the entire cover is glittered. This is Maneaters. I believe the basic premise, it's a Chelsea Kane book. The basic premise is when women menstruate, they become monsters and destroy the world, or something along those lines and whatnot. I've read some interviews that potentially make the book problematic, so I'll just read the book for what it is. If it's a book that's touting feminism and that sort of thing, cool, and it's fine on its own. But then you start getting into this. If this is the describer of feminism and kind of defines feminism as menstruating and that sort of thing, does then you kind of start splitting hairs potentially or not? Does that mean trans women are not women? Once a woman hits menopause, does that mean they're no longer a woman? I mean, there's some interesting stuff there. So I don't know. I'll be curious to see if. I would have liked to have read the work on its own before I read the interview, I guess. So I will read it with an open mind and not a ton of questions, maybe, and we'll go from there. Decide what I think of it. But Coldspot, issue number 2. It's another Columbine book. The Bone Parish is a Columbine book also. This is number 2. Has to do with ghosts. The whole idea that where ghosts are at, that it gets cold, you pass over a ghost or whatever. In this case, the ghosts or whatever's happening can get so cold that it actually literally freezes everything solid or whatever. So, I don't know. Be curious to see how what goes on. Issue 1 was okay. I'm really excited to get issue 2. Love the covers. The cover for issue 1 was awesome. Cover issue 2 was really cool too. So, just a nice creepy look to it. New Faith miniseries from Valiant Comics. Super excited about this. This is Faith Dreamside, of course, written by Jody Houser. Says in here that MJ Kim does the art. Jody Blair is doing the colors on it. I believe the covers are Margaret Swab. So I like Faith. I like the Faith character. So her doing like a miniseries. I think this is 4 issues, I want to say. I'm all for. Like I said, I like the character. I like what she explores and whatnot. It looks like we're going to look up some Dr. Mirage. This is a character I am interested in. Does not have her own book, or I might be exploring more of the Valiant stuff with that. But anytime a new Faith book comes out, I check it out because it's fun, and all the stuff has been by Jody Houser, so it all has a nice, the same voice in it and stuff. Her pop culture stuff is always kind of cool and whatnot. So, yeah. And next up, I have Friendo. I have no idea what this book is about at all. This is from Vault Comics, I believe. I think that's like a sunglass, and the person's like, I don't know, looks like they're spontaneously combusting. I'll tell you, the reason I picked up the book is that Simons is on it. He is the artist for, see, it is. If you open it up all the way. Nice. So it is Vault Comic. The reason I picked it up is that Simons is on art. He is the artist on Punk's Not Dead. I really like his style of how he does work. his work and whatnot. So I am checking out, what's interesting is this book is colored by D. Cuniff. And normally Martin Simons colors his own stuff. I had conversations with him about that that was weird not to color his own thing. So we'll see. We'll see how this looks without him doing the colors. I still like it, but I can definitely tell it was colored different with a different coloring system on and whatnot. I have no idea. So the back here actually gives us a plot synopsis if anybody's interested. Leo wasn't allowed toys as a kid, but he's all grown up and he's going to take yours. He used to play by the rules, but then governments and corporations set fire to the rules and still expect him to behave. He probably would have if it hadn't have been for his new friend Jerry. See, Jerry isn't human. He is a personalized market VR, and he's malfunctioning. Unhinged Ultraviolence from Alex Packendell. Arcadia is the book he was supposedly on. And Martin Simons, Punk's Not Dead. So, we'll see. It's a book that no real idea what the premise is. Though that sounds kind of cool. Picking it up for the art. Picking it up for a creator. Most books I follow is because of that now. Less to have to do with a character per se. And then we have The Wicked and Divine. This is the 1373 AD issue. This is one of their special kind of side issues that will show the Pantheon back in the day. In this case, it is 1373 AD. The art is by Ryan Kelly. Super excited about that. I'm a huge Ryan Kelly fan. So look forward to checking that out. Anyway, it looks like work is calling me on a Sunday, so I need to get out of here. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you all later.